In 1960, the world was introduced to a woman named Joy Adamson. From her story of raising a lion cub and reintroducing her back into the wild, this story was done through her book, Born Free. The book was an international hit and brought Joy all types of fame, which led to many more successful projects. Although Joy is best known as an author and her story with the lion, she was also an accomplished musician, painter, photographer, lecturer, anthropologist, and wildlife conservatist. Joy was born in 1911 in what is now referred to as the Czech Republic. Initially, Joy wanted to be a concert pianist, but unfortunately her hands were too small. She then turned to archaeology, painting, and even the study of medicine, but she did not finish. After she was married in 1935, she took her first trip to Africa to find a place for her and her new husband to live. While there, Joy met another man and very shortly married him. Joy then began to paint various plants and flowers she found to be most beautiful. This then led her to start painting people of Kenya, who she was so infatuated with. Throughout her time in Africa, she had completed over 700 paintings, which consisted mostly of people of Kenya. Joy then published a book of her art called The People of Kenya. In 1943, Joy divorced her husband again and remarried George Adamson, a game warden in an outlying area of Kenya. In 1956, while George was working, a lioness charged George, which forced him to shoot her. He learned shortly after that she was just protecting her cubs, and so he brought all 3 of those cubs back to his wife Joy. They decided to give 2 of those cubs to the zoo and raise the other on their own in an attempt to reintroduce her back into the wild. They named that cub Elsa. Over the next few years, George and Joy raised Elsa, creating a very rare and special bond. In 1953, Elsa was successfully introduced into the wild. Joy then began to write her incredible story, which resulted in the bestseller Born Free. This worldwide bestseller brought all sorts of attention to Joy and even led to a movie being made based off the book. Joy then wrote 2 more books on the story of Elsa, which all led to Joy establishing her own conservation group, the Elsa Wild Animal Appeal. Joy's life was truly inspirational as she accomplished so much. Her efforts and success were among the first big impacts on raising awareness of the need to preserve the African wildlife and culture. It's because of this success an international honorary quilt was made in her name by Laura Baker. The beautiful orange quilt piece contains the words Joy Adamson, Eliso, which is the city in Kenya, and of course Elsa. The paw prints represent the cub Elsa once was and when Joy experienced the best time of her life. It is 100% cotton with 3 French knots at each corner, a beautiful and totally appropriate piece to the quilt collection.